Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Gonny and this is going to be a brand new series, one that I am very excited to make. This is going to be Poor Man's Loot from video. This is a series where I start off with 10k GP at the Grand Exchange and I purchase all of my equipment, all of my supplies to go and do a specific task, slay a specific monster and measure my loot after a specific length of time. Now the amount of time that I will be doing this for is 6 hours. The reason that I'm going to be doing it for 6 hours rather than longer is because as soon as you log on to RuneScape, you are automatically logged out after 6 hours. So I figured that would be a good length of time to go for, as it would kind of count as one game session. Another point of this is I want to make it as authentic as possible, so I am not going to use any untradeable combat equipment. Things like the Ava's accumulator, the fighter's torso, or even void. I am completely limited by what I purchase either on the Grand Exchange or through the game shops. Now another point to this is that I can sell anything that I receive as either a drop or a supply that is provided by the task that I'm doing. Now with what I make from those drops, I can use it to buy upgrades over the 6 hours, so that it makes the task progressive, and then hopefully my kills speed up or I get more loot. After these 6 hours I'm going to sell everything off and I'm going to do a price check of what we have made over that time, or potentially what we have lost. So those are the rules guys, let's get into the first video. Now we have our first 10k challenge here. We're going to go after Kurasks. Kurasks can only be killed by leaf bladed weapons or broad bolts. So I'm going to figure out what's most viable first, whether it's meleeing them or whether it's ranging them. So broad bolts are currently like 63 GP each. So if I buy 100 of them, that's taking up more than half of the GP that I actually have. And then I have to buy a crossbow. So I'm pretty sure, now I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure the Slayer Masters have like a leaf bladed spear or something like that. So I'm going to go and see. Okay, so I don't think melee is going to work, first of all, because I've just checked the price of the leaf bladed spear. It's 31k. So I think I'm going to have to do range, but only buy like 10 or so broad bolts. The broad bolts are quite, oh, they're cheap here. Oh no, they're unfinished. Okay, let's figure this out. Okay, now looking at this, I can buy a rune crossbow for 9,876 GP, which means I can buy 2 broad bolts. I'll try for adamant. Okay, adamant's not too bad. I'll even put in an offer a little bit higher. There we go. Broad bolts. Okay, 62 coins. Try like, should be okay with the first trip at 50. 70 will do. I'll see if I can actually get any range, even some green D-hide chaps. Okay. And we have our pro setup here guys. We got an adamant crossbow, green D-hide chaps, green D-hide vamps, 70 broad bolts. Oh, I need to get rid of that. I'm not allowed to use that. I didn't buy that. So let's see what awesome stats this setup has. We got plus 94 range attack, which isn't so bad. Now I'm going to be nice to myself, and to get to where the Kurasks are, I need some form of staff to use the fairy ring shortcut. So I've got the lunar staff. I'm not going to use it in any form of combat. If you remember, and if you looked at the intro, I said I'm not allowed to use any combat untradables. See, I was very particular in what I said. So let's get into it. Just one more thing before we actually go, and this is something that I'm a little bit worried about. Please shoot. No. Oh. So I'm going to start again because fuck that. Alright, I'm going to have to buy a rune crossbow, aren't I? I'm selling them off. Pieces of shit. Rune. Oh, this is going to leave me like... how the hell am I going to do this? Please. Please. Oh, no. It was worth a shot. Alright, I'm really, really hoping that it leaves me some change. Oh, it's not even buying. I'm just going to have to leave that in and start this after this has bought. I honestly can't even afford two of them. Like, look. 124 coins at 122. And even when I put it as one, it wouldn't actually buy. Alright, let me think about this for a minute. So this is our setup, guys. Are you ready for the best PVM content you're ever going to see? Now, obviously I can't do Kurasks with one broad bolt, but I have found a very good loophole in my rules, and you're just going to have to accept it if you want this video to continue, because I have spent a good amount of time just trying to get this set up. So I'm going to go with this loophole. Okay, so I found a way that you can get broad bolts, and it's... oh, no! That was my only bolt! Oh, no. No, just die. So continuing before I was rudely interrupted by killing one of the guards, if you go to a Slayer Master and you go to rewards, you have the option to buy 250 broad bolts for 35 of your Slayer points. I never said anything in my rules about spending Slayer points to get supplies, so it is the only way I'm going to be able to do this. But just so you know, and just for your happiness, I just want you to know I am most certainly not happy about spending 35 Slayer points buying 250 broad bolts. Buy one set. There we go. 251 broad bolts. Now we have enough to actually go and do this task. Let's go. We're actually here and we're actually going to get into it. Now the timer is going to start as soon as I kill my first Kurasks, but this is what we have. This is the attack bonus we have. We have 90 attack bonus. We have 60 GP in the bank. Now I'm only going to pick up drops that I find are actually worth something. There's no point in me picking up like something that's worth 20 GP because it's just going to fill up my inventory space and there's not going to be a huge amount of point to it. I'm just going to pick the kind of higher value objects or things that are worth about 1000 GP or maybe 500 GP. But yeah, let's get this clock started. 6 hours from now. Ho ho ho! That is a drop you like to see, especially knowing how many broad bolts it could buy you. Alright guys, we are coming up on the end of the first hour. This is the loot I've got. I didn't actually have to make any trips. I'm almost out of broad bolts, surprisingly as well. So I'm going to go back and sell everything off and see what I get for it. I mean, that isn't bad. We ended up with, in the, not even a full hour, 240k. So I'm going to make some upgrades quickly. Okay guys, we made some upgrades. So I managed to get Archer's Helm, Black Sea Head Body, pretty much full set of Black D Hide, Snakeskin Boots. I bought some more broad bolts. I was running a bit low. And I also got a full glory and a full ring of wealth just to, it will make teleporting about easier. You have no idea how much easier it is when you have a little bit of GP left. Now I have 66k left. I don't really know what other upgrades I could get, to be honest, that would actually make a huge amount of difference. In terms of range anyway, I could buy the melee setup, but I think I'm going to stick with this. Now, we're coming up in about 5 hours left, so rather than make this video like 20 minutes long, I will pretty much probably just skip most of it, unless I make any changes, so just don't hold me to that just yet. You will find out in the next clip. Alright guys, we are about 3 hours in. Now and we have gotten quite lucky. I didn't actually have a lot of like bulky drops. Most of them came in like 10k coins or stackables, so I was able to stay there for a good like hour and a half, 2 hours. So I'm going to sell everything off. I'll probably just keep most of it in my inventory because it'll be a cash stack anyway, so might as well. Now that is timing another full inventory at the 2 hour mark. This one was quite good. I got quite a lot of Ruin Longsword drops, surprisingly. I also got a clue scroll. I might add that in after I do the final price check just to see what we got. A little bit of extra. Alright, that was the last kill of the 6 hour challenge. Now I'm going to keep my inventory hidden just now. I want to have a big reveal. I managed to get a range level, which is quite good as well. Now I'm going to go sell everything off. I have all the GP. I've been selling stuff off as I was kind of going along. So I'm going to go sell everything off, including the armor that I'm wearing. And then I will do a final price check. And then I might even throw in the clue scroll. But I'll just add that in after. So this is us, guys. This is everything that I have made over these past 6 hours. Now, as I was saying, I have been selling everything off kind of as I was going along. So that is a pretty decent game on. Like 1.3 mil isn't too bad. Now, I'm going to go sell off the rest of the stuff and then we will have a final price check and you can get an idea of what you will earn if you start with 10k and 35 Slayer points. It came out to be just over 1.6 mil, so I averaged around 270k an hour. Now I have this clue scroll, so I'm just going to throw this in, but I'm going to keep it separate. I wanted to do kind of a genuine price checks because these can fluctuate quite a bit. This is just a little bit of a bonus clip. Let's see what we got from the hard clue. Alright, so it's worth about 31k. So we finished all in all about 1.64 mil. That's alright actually. I'm quite happy with that. That's going to bring us to the end of the video, guys. I really do hope you have enjoyed the episode. If you did, be sure to give this video a like. It helps me out. Also, guys, if you're interested in the next episodes or any other episodes that I may put out, then please subscribe to the channel and I will see you next time.